Well. Rockstar, man, oh man, I'm kind of shocked. So, if you guys don't know, GTA 6 has been leaked. The source code is even being leaked out there, along with the source code Grand Theft Auto 5. And this is just a really bad situation. I want to say this right now. Much as I think Rockstar is a poopy company right now, and they don't handle doing certain things right. No game developer deserves to have their work leaked out like this. No one deserves to have this happen to them. No matter what you think of a company as a whole, you have to respect the fact that game developers are people and they make sacrifices. They make a lot of sacrifices just to make sure the games we play are done at some point. Now, granted, you could always argue about quality, but that's not the point. The point is that these people do work really hard to get the games out there, and when someone comes in and just basically takes your work out of context and essentially holds the game hostage, which we'll talk about that in a second here, it really just invalidates everything you did. It invalidates everything you worked hard for. Remember, this is a game that's still being made. This is a game that is nowhere, far as we could tell, near done. And now it's just out there. It's just out there for people to see, and it's deflating. It's deflating as hell because it makes you feel like, wow, no matter what I fucking do, no matter what, this game's gonna flop because people are not gonna understand the context, and these leaks are gonna make it feel like this is, just a giant waste of time. So I understand from the game developer standpoint why this would be deflating. I am glad Neil Druckmann came out and basically said, this will all pass. This will just be a footnote on a Wikipedia page. Just keep working hard and keep doing good. Because from what I saw the GTA 6 leak, besides it being pre-alpha, I didn't think actually it looked particularly bad. And there are some concepts I saw that looked good. I was like, okay, you know what? I don't know, man. At the stories there, the characters are there, I think I could sign on to this. I think I could sit there and say, maybe I'll stop my boycott for Rockstar. But there's another situation boiling after all this. So apparently the leaker is someone who actually got into Uber a while back. And now the leaker's actually saying that he's open to negotiations with Rockstar in order for them to get their source code back. This is essentially saying, I'm going to hold this hostage until you give me what I want, Rockstar. This could be anything from money to blowjobs from the executives at, Take-Two. I don't know. And I think this is a fucked situation because this should never happen. This kind of stuff is, to me, it's terrorism. It really is. It's essentially terrorism, but, through digital age. So cyber terrorism. It's ridiculous. So I also think this is a time where we do need to talk about something that's probably going to change in the game industry, and that is working from home. Now, we all like the idea of working from home, but there is a problem to worry about that. What happens if someone gets into your computer? What happens if someone somehow hacks your router, which is connected to your computer, and gets into your computer that way? That stuff can happen. It has happened. This is why, VPNs are very important, especially in the modern age where you have to protect your internet. You have to protect your computer, your devices, and all that stuff. So what happens when a hacker gets in through a back door because a game developer works in Australia, Washington, New York, Chicago, whatever? That means they can essentially get access to private information, not only of that developer, but if they actually work real hard, they can actually get into a private server at Rockstar. Because you have to remember, working from home, that means you can actually get, you have access to the private servers that other game developers are working on at the same time, also from home or at the studio itself. So, while this is a cool concept on paper, I think this is definitely going to be a thing where the game industry is going to be like, you know what? We gave the idea a try. We tried real hard, but we're not doing it anymore. I think a lot of the game industry is going to push away from work at home because while it sounds good on paper, this is what happens. This is also a similar situation will happen to The Last of Us Part 2, if you guys don't remember, how that whole situation played out. One rumor was it was a disgruntled employee. One rumor was that it was just an accident that happened. But what essentially happened is someone got into a developer's computer and then got into the private server itself. And yeah, so yeah, this whole situation is screwed up. I wanted to make a video about it because this is honestly the hot topic, and I do feel sorry for the developers. I do, these people do work real hard, and whatever you think of the company as a whole, no one deserves to have their work deflated like this. So until next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gamer telling you guys also be careful about posting leaks. This is why you're not seeing any footage or anything, because Rockstar could sue you, and that's the last thing you want. Big old Rockstar knock on your door like, hey, that's a nice leak you put out there. We're taking all your money in your house now. Until then, peace out and have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube algorithm BS.